Sophie here from Botanical Yarn from a rather drizzly, dreary East Yorkshire. Welcome to episode 76. I did just have to look that up to see what number it is. So, very exciting podcast today because we have the Liberty exclusives. So if you're thinking, what the heck is Liberty? So Liberty is an amazing department store. I bought this tote bag from their shop. It's an amazing Tudor black and white building in just off Carnaby Street in central London. And it's an amazing department store that has the most amazing, shall I say amazing a few more times? A wonderful selection of goods from homeware, stationery, jewellery, menswear, children's wear, women's wear, couture, fabrics, everything. So they are celebrating 150 years of Liberty fabrics and 150 years of the store. Not sure on that. Need to check on that. So they've re-released some of their fabrics and redesigned. So this is the print, one of the prints that I've chosen. So Sally, the first thing that sparked it off actually was this Royal Mint card. So the Royal Mint is actually based... Pontyclun. This is a £5 coin. It's limited edition of 7,500. 150 years of Liberty on the back. Don't know if you can see that. There's the beautiful shop, department store. And then they've used the print that we've used in the project bag on the coin, on the design, on the actual coin. So it's very special. And it's the king's head on the back with the £5. Very special coin. Amazing. So what we've done is taken inspiration from this design. So Sally has sewn these amazing project bags with this print and made really lovely cord. And I like the blue with it. So this is our midi size project bag. It's got some, I was going to say bubble gum in there, bubble wrap inside. And it's got a handle. So this comes in 3 different sizes. We have the small, medium and large. And then Charlotte and I have dyed yarn to match each of the project bags. So first up, we've picked mini skeins. I'm so in love with this mini skein set. It was quite funny. Claire, who has the studio over the road, she came over. My mum's helping today because it's half term. And she said, we tried to put these mini skein sets together, but we had them in the wrong order and it looked like a rainbow, an amazing rainbow, but that's not the look we were going for. So we put them back in the order that we first picked out. So these are the mini skeins inspired by the fabric. I think we've got it. I think we got the colours just right. So there's 10 mini skeins, and in the DK version there's 45 metres per skein, or in the 4-ply version there's 85 metres per skein. And they also have nylon in, so they're very hard wearing. They're great for shawls, socks, sweaters, colour work on sweaters. If you're not sure what to make with mini skeins, I have a whole Ravelry bundle of fabric ideas, pattern ideas of what you can make with the beautiful mini skeins. So that is the Carnival mini skein set. So we're calling this fabric Carnival. I just love the print. Somebody on Instagram has made a dress out of this fabric. I mean, I think I'd need to remortgage, not that I have a mortgage, but it's quite expensive fabric. So to make a dress for me would be quite expensive. So I digress. There's the mini skein set available in 4-ply or DK. And then we wanted to dye a 100-gram skein set. So the first one that I dyed was it had all these colours in, but it was too pastel. It didn't have the pop. So we've taken inspiration from our birthday cake skein, which is one of our best-selling yarns. And I've added a few more colours in from the project bag. So my mum is just knitting a swatch in it at the moment, but you can see there's some lovely speckles of green, turquoise, purple. Well, that's a good bit there. All different beautiful colours of speckles in there. I'll actually undo the skein so you can see all the speckles. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at all the speckles. Speckles make me really excited. I don't know about anyone else. But I love it when they like blend together. Can you see there? And look at that. Oh, joyous, joyous. So that is going to be called Carnival Colorway. I'm not going to be able to twist it up by hand. There's my version. It's a good job we have a twisting machine. Then I've dyed it on Surrey Alpaca. Oh, this has actually come out better than the mohair. I don't know where I've put the mohair now, but look at this. Look at those, like the chartreuse and the yellow. Oh, beautiful. So that's Carnival on Surrey Alpaca. And then we've done a sock set. So it has some nice speckles in there. And like I said, Mum's just knitting up a swatch of this. So I'll share this on Instagram when we're done. So that's Carnival that matches the project bags and then the minis. And then we picked a fabric that was totally different. Sorry, I'm just checking that I'm not exposing myself. Which is also part of their 150 years collection, which is this fabric that we've named Patchwork. And Sally's even matched the mauve, the pastel pink thread. Oh, she's so good. So I'll bring it up close so you can see the amazing patchwork fabric. So for this one, we've gone for more muted tones. And I actually love this. And Charlotte was saying yesterday when we were putting them together that it's lovely to see the contrast of mini skeins, but she doesn't get the dopamine hit from this selection. I know what I'm trying to say. Rather than the Carnival, but she loves these colours and I love them just as much. So this is the Patchwork colours. Aren't they dreamy? This would make a beautiful shawl, stripy pair of socks, stripy sweater, pairing with the main skein colour. Oh, I love it. So this is also available in 4-ply and DK. I'll flip it over so you can see more of the colours. So we picked out the colours from the bag in the mini skein sets. This is the kind of vibe, without giving too much away, these sorts of warm colours that are rich and saturated for the Advent. So our 2025 Advent theme is Herbarium. So there will be these lovely greens and yellows and a little bit of mauve, but lovely greens and warm yellows and browns in the Advent. I'm so excited about the Advent. It's totally different to what I've done before. There'll be a lot more colour in it, different colours, rather than, because last year's was pink and purple and then lots of shades in between, but this will have more colours. I'm not saying any more. So I'm very excited about that. So that is the Patchwork mini skein set. Then I've dyed the 100 gram skein set, skein, which Mum is also knitting a swatch of afterwards, the Carnival. So I'll just zoom in. So I've used some of the colours in the mini skein set. So these will complement lovely to use in the same project. And then it's come out beautiful on the Surrey Alpaca. Look at that. It's a lot more muted, but I love it. Then I've done a sock set and used one of the minis from the mini skein set. And the sock set will be available in 4-ply or DK. And the yarn is very limited in quantities. We've only dyed a little bit, which keeps it really fun for us. So we can keep going with different collections, get inspiration. So don't miss out, is what I'm going to say there. So the sock set's available in 4-ply and DK, as well as the Carnival. I mean, they're literally poles apart. They could be two different yarn companies. But I wanted to embrace both because I love both colours. I am more leaning to this dopamine hit of bright colours at the moment, but I do love this tonal shades as well. So that's the I'm attached. That's the Patchwork collection. And this is the Carnival collection. So that's Liberty, and that's launching at 8 p.m. tonight, 8 p.m. BST. So the project bags are made to order. The fabric, you will notice that they are slightly more expensive than our usual project bags because we have splurged on buying the fabric. The fabric is a lot more expensive than we usually buy. So we've had to pass on that cost. There's no way that we could absorb that. But I hope you think that they are worth it. They're absolutely beautiful. I've got Sally to make me one of these, the carnival one. And Claire wants this one. Pulls apart. But mine's going to be a little bit hopscotch patchworky because she's going to use she's going to do a little one, a small cinch project bag, and the fabric she's going to use all the offcuts. So I'm quite excited to that. So it'll be like a zero waste bag. So that's exciting. What else have I got to show you? So last weekend I went to London with my mum, which was so lovely. We went to an amazing stationery event, which I'm going to show you some footage of. The Miso paper pop-up. So if you've not heard, so Miso paper is an amazing online stationery store. They stock a whole variety of different products. I'm just carrying on ignoring Luna whining because she wants to come up and have a cuddle. So there was an amazing tin in the goodie bag with some pin badges and a little lanyard. But it was so lovely. Barbara's an amazing lady, and we organised together a traveller's notebook meetup. Hang on, let me just pick Luna up to stop her crying. Oh, that was your head. There we go. Is that better? She said, yeah. Can I be famous now? Right, Luna, you're going to have to sit down. So I organised a traveller's notebook meetup. And I had the opportunity to do a few workshops while I was down there. And this is one of the workshops that I loved to do. So I'm a big fan of the Superior Labour, who... Sorry, Luna, you're going to have to go down. Go see Mum. Go on, go see Mum. Call her, Mum. So the Superior Labour, an amazing Japanese company, family company. We met the whole family, which was so, so lovely. They make these amazing bags. Look at their branding on there. If you haven't heard of their products, don't go and look. So Miso Paper stocks a lot of their products. They're just absolutely beautiful. So I had the pleasure of doing one of their workshops, which was their pen pouch. So what we did is we did some stamping. So there's I love stamps. I don't know if anyone else is. I haven't shared my love of stamps, I don't think. So they have amazing stamps that they use on their bags. So we did a workshop to make this pen pouch. So my pink sailor fountain pen is inside. So the leather was pre-cut, and then we had the opportunity to use different stamps to create our pen pouch, and then we sewed up the sides of the leather. Obviously I had to do pink. So really lovely to do that workshop and to meet the Superior Labour family, which was so nice. And then I was naughty. I used the stamps to stamp on my traveller's notebook. So first so this is the new red notebook. So this is my everyday traveller's notebook. And this is the new Love and Trip edition. And we've currently sold out of these, but there will be coming more in August. So at first I stamped the inside of my notebook. And then I was a rebel and braved it and stamped the outside. Isn't it amazing? I love how the kind of sheen on the leather. So it was a really fantastic event. I wanted to show you. They also had a stamp caravan. So I also did a workshop with the Coffee Monsters and Abby Sai, who was amazing. There's the page from Abby Sai. Abby C, sorry, I always say the wrong thing. She did an amazing workshop about documenting your travel trip, which was really interesting. And then, got various stamps. I did a stamp caravan. So it was really, really lovely to see everyone who came to the Traveller's Notebook meetup and to see other people I've met along the way. It was really funny. One lady said, hang on, aren't you from the knitting world? And I was like, am I? I was like, oh yeah, I have a undyed yarn business. And she was like, I knew I recognised you. And you like journaling as well. And I was like, yeah. So that was funny. I also got to meet Aileen of Colour Cafe, who I've got this lovely patch from. So this is the passport style. So if you're umming and ahhing between the passport and the regular size, I would go regular. Just because you can fit so much more in. And then when you're used to the regular size, then if you want to delve into the passport world, go for it. I also had mine embossed, which I'm really pleased about. And yeah, just some more stamping in there. The Love and Trip edition comes with this amazing foiled cover. Look at these little letterpress cards. Just so beautiful. So beautiful. So that was really fun. And I also bought some stickers from Abby C, and she did some London exclusive stickers and travelling stickers. And then I bought these lovely stickers because I liked the aesthetic. You can never have too many stickers or stamps. So that was really fun. And also while we're away, so Mum went and visited the Garden Museum, which is in Lambeth, just south of the river. Or is it on the river, Mum? On the river. On the river. Inside the river. And there was a Cecil Beaton exhibition and Alex Monroe exhibition, which looked really good. Alex Monroe is the guy that does the bee jewellery, does amazing silver jewellery. But whilst Mum was travelling around, she knit some swatches for me. So this is the Surrey Alpaca Neon Neps Fluff, which is this amazing yarn, which glows in the dark. So it's 85%. No, that's the wrong label. So it has alpaca and the Donegal and the merino. It is absolutely dreamy. You just want to like rub it. Oh, it's amazing. And then Mum also knit, I haven't quite blocked them yet, the King's Rose sample, which is this beautiful sock set, which is still available. We do have a few more of those, which we launched last week. Knitting wise, I haven't done so much. I've got my redesign bag and my little chicken, which Claire of Unwrapped Yarn is doing a shop update tonight. No, tomorrow night, I think. We have open studio tomorrow. But I have picked up my Kintra sweater. Since I finished something last week, you know, I needed to be on the road and need to be on the go. And so I've started the colour work on the first sleeve. So I'm hoping to have that finished tonight, possibly. And then pick up the stitch. pause there for barking. So I've done the colour work on that, started the colour work, and then I hope to pick up the second sleeve tomorrow for Open Studio and do some knitting. But it's really good. We still have some redesigned project bags left. They are so great for housing all your goodies, and it sits flat on the table. I don't know if you can see. Just so good. Such a good project bag. And I have my little tiny container with all my goodies inside. Some lipstick, hand cream, all that sort of goodies, and my necklace. So Claire from Unwrapped Yarn is launching her shop update tomorrow. She's done some really beautiful things. I just can't resist all the lovely notions and rulers and goodies. What else have I got to show you? So this month's sock club is Sweet Pea. A bit high there on the camera. So this is the Sweet Pea colourway. It's not picking up as well on the camera as I'd like. So it's a tone of lilac and pink. Can you see there? And then we've done this really baby pink mini skein. So very feminine sock club. And then Claire's made a lovely, I'm going to put it against, so this is the seed packet, a lovely ruler and with sweet peas on, and it says sweet peas sure to grow, which is the imagery on the Vintage Seeds label that we took inspiration from. And then she's done these beautiful 3 stitch markers. I don't know if you can see. Oh, hold them. 3 stitch markers. So you get the little ruler and then 3 stitch markers and the sock set. So you can choose between 4-ply or DK for the sock set. And there's a mixture of rings and clasps on the stitch markers. So beautiful. So that's Sock Club. And then the Cath Kidston Club for this month is the theme. We picked a Cath Kidston Miffy themed. So a lot of people said, are you making project bags? Are you doing Miffy project bags? I wish. So Cath Kidston doesn't, well, it's quite hard to get her fabric as like by the meter at the moment. I think that may change, but at the moment, Next online retailer and on the high street sell a lot of Cath Kidston products. So this is the Cath Kidston Miffy collaboration. I'll just take all the goodies out. Oh, there you go. There's the little artwork. So this is the print that we chose. So cute, so cute. So it's a reversible little pot. So the fabric inside, but we loved this fabric. So you can get 2 little pots like this. I think it was £12 for the pot, the little fabric pot. And it's really sturdy. So I recommend. I hope Next will give me a commission. So the mini skeins that we have dyed. Sorry about the noise outside. There seems to be pallet trucking something about. These are the 3 mini skeins that we've picked for the 5 mini skeins that we've picked. And you can get those on either 4-ply or DK. These were shipped yesterday. And we're continuing to ship today. And then Claire has made a necklace for this month's instalment. So I'm just going to use this as the back to show you. So there's a little rabbit Miffy head and 3 flowers. I don't think if I can show you properly without it all moving about. No, not doing a very good job here. So Claire's picked out the acrylic colours that match. You see there before they all fall about? On a lovely leather cord as a necklace. So that's the Cath Kidston Mini Skein Club, which if you sign up to before the 1st of June, you'll be able to get the Miffy edition. And same again for the Sweet Pea if you sign up by the 1st of June. We're excited for next month's club already. So we'll be doing that earlier in the month. So yes, need to get the website sorted for the shop update tonight. Oh, what I'm wearing. I am wearing the Poet Shawl by Sari Norderland. And I thought it would be nice to make in the new carnival colour. So where have I put it? It could be a great pattern option for the carnival colourway. So it's a lovely little necktie. It's really snuggly actually. Oh, done a bit too long there. But yeah, I hope everybody is well. And I was watching, well, kind of watching. My boyfriend watches a lot of golf YouTube videos, and there was a lady doing on one of her episodes, and she was saying how the power of people subscribing, how fundamental it is. And I was like, yeah, I haven't really thought about that, because the more people that subscribe to your channel, so say you watch a random episode, it really helps the makers, creators. If you click subscribe, it's free. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe, to be notified, and it helps the algorithm of that creator's videos, which I thought was a really interesting point, because then those videos get shown to other people, they get pushed, and the crazy algorithm, I don't exactly know the science, but it was really interesting the way she was saying about how important it is that if people like things and comment things, and just clicking subscribe makes a huge difference. And I think she went up by something like 10,000 subscribers, but obviously I'm not expecting that. But I think it's really important because we all have all this technology going on, and it's just really great. If you can subscribe, it would be amazing. We do have YouTube memberships, which are different. That is a paid service for behind the scenes. You get a free discount code once a month for shipping. Oh, forgot to mention. Pointy fingers come out. This weekend, to celebrate the launch of the Liberty collection, I'm offering free worldwide shipping on orders over £100 using the code LIBERTY. Liberty as in the shop. Liberty. So it's only available on YouTube. So if you use that code, I'm hoping that you've watched this episode. So yeah, I'll stop rambling now. And I did want to show you my beautiful peonies. Oh, I wish these were for my garden, but they're actually from Tesco's. But look at those. I bought them yesterday and they're in full bloom already. They smell incredible. But yeah, I hope everybody is well, and please subscribe if you can. Thanks very much. Bye.